On this show, I've talked to many people who have had experiences with the Dogman, but there is one demographic that we haven't had contact with until now: the youth. I'm Ryan Davidson, and I have been fascinated by the Dogman legend, those who have seen him, and those whose lives have been touched by him. This is Lookin Back and a Grinnin, Episode 13, Prom Night. This is Lookin Back and a Grinnin. I hear you have a Dogman ditty for me.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. A long-time listener, first-time caller. It's so cool to be on.
And what's your name?
My name is Sarah Beth. I'm 16 years old. I go to Central High. Go Swamp Cats.
Wow, go Swamp Cats. So, Sarah Beth, you might be our youngest caller that we've had at this point. Which I'm. Sarah, why don't you tell the listeners a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Well, like I said, I'm 16 years old, rising senior at Central High. Go Swamp Cats.
Go Swamp Cats.
Thanks. And it is never too early to start planning for your senior prom. And I don't know, the boys in my school are, I guess they say that men are dogs, but dogs are sweet and loyal and would never tell you that you'd be hot if you had a completely different face, like stupid Timothy Vanderhunden did.
What a jerk.
Right? Like, dogs are where it's at. I've always wanted a dog. My mom says I can't have one because she's allergic, but I don't think she's really allergic. I think she just wants me to be alone because she's a dried up old bitch.
So what you're saying is that you are interested in Dogmen?
Well, yeah, I was thinking, like, if you want to have a magical prom night, maybe you should look for a magical prom date. And, like, a lot of girls, like basic girls, want to date vampires or dark elves or Frankensteins or whatever, but
yeah,
I don't want some Euro trash date who'll embarrass me by ordering soda with his gyro.
Oh my god, yeah.
I want to drink some Red Pop, play some euchre, and lose my virginity to a pure Michigan Dogman.
Wow, okay. Now, are you sure that you want to find a Dogman to take to prom?
Absolutely. I've thought about this long and hard, and I think Dogman is really the right kind of man for me.
Now, Sarah Beth, what actually got you interested in Dogmen and seeking Dogmen?
Sure. Well, like I said, I'm very mature for my age, and I'm an avid reader. Particularly, I'm interested in erotic urban fantasy, which tells you a lot about different misunderstood monster men that could possibly make really great romantic partners.
Now, Sarah Beth, these books you've been reading, what exactly do they tell you that, like, what a Dogman is like?
Oh, sure. Do you mind? I brought notes.
You brought notes?
Yeah. So there are multiple kinds of dog. As you know, dog societies are strictly hierarchical. There are alphas, omegas, deltas, betas. I'm mostly focused, and most of the work really focuses on alphas, betas, and omegas. So at first, I was really interested in omegas because they're the goodest boys. They're soft and sweet, and I thought maybe it would be cool to, like, date an omega because we could cuddle, paint each other's nails, my nails, his claws. And when he inevitably goes into heat and gets impregnated by some alpha, I could help him raise his puppy men. Because omegas, they go into heat cycles, at which point they secrete fluid from their anal glands and grow a uterus, which makes them receptive to an alpha's impregnation. It's all very romantic.
Wow, yeah. Okay, whoa. So, Sarah Beth, there's a lot to unpack there.
Sure, I get that. And I know that not every Dogman is an omega, and honestly, I think that what I realized is I don't want a dog boy. I want a dog man. I want someone who will make love to me until they have to turn the hose on us, and after that we'll still be stuck together, like metaphorically. But also literally because dogman penises have a knot at the base that remains engorged until you both reach glorious climax.
Oh my God. I don't know where you read that, but that's intense. Okay, so Sarah, have you talked to any of the chaperones for prom about whether or not this will be allowed? You know, if you bring a dog man, remember that is 7 years to a year. Like, are they going to even allow that dog man in just based on the extremely high age of the dog man?
I mean, I'm not going to let anyone stand in the way of true love.
Okay. All right. That doesn't help. Okay. So, Sarah Beth, I guess, what kind of night are you really envisioning with a dog man at your prom?
We'll go out, probably like to the Olive Garden, somewhere fancy. Have a big meal, but not too big because I need to fit in my dress, am I right? And then we'll go to the dance. We'll dance the night away. I know dogmen are super limber, so we'll probably, Teen Wolf style, like come up with a cool new dance that everyone else does. And then we'll go back to his place, put on some music, and he'll make me his bitch. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, that was racist. Bitch isn't an insult. I aspire to one day be the noble bitch of a gallant dog man.
Yeah, that sounds really great, Sarah Beth. But I have to say, Sarah Beth, I'm glad that you called, and I'm glad that you are reaching out to Lookin Back in a Grinnin, but I think it's only responsible to tell you that is fiction, okay? A dog man is not sweet. A dog man is coarse. If you're thinking that a dog man is going to throw you over his shoulder and haul you up to his castle, it's not going to be like that. He's going to throw beer cans at your head in his trailer. So I think maybe a good way to put it is we had talked to a young lady who had dated a dog man and had a strong sexual relationship with the dog man. The dog man left her high and dry, and the last time I heard, she was banned from Payless Shoe Source for stealing shoes.
I mean, I really feel like you're underestimating my capabilities right now.
Okay, I'm not trying to do that, Sarah Beth. I just... Why are you specifically calling into Lookin Back in a Grinnin?
Sure, I mean, like I said, I've read a lot, but the books I have are more, they're more about universal truths and less like solid tips for where to go and how to meet a dog man. And I know you're kind of the foremost expert, so I thought maybe you could, give me some tips, like what woods to check out. I've been coming up empty.
It's good. Okay. Sarah, I can do that. Okay. I have to level with you. I think that it would be irresponsible for me to not at least give you some safety tips, because I know you're 16 and you like to do whatever you want to do, and adults are super lame, but I want to make sure that the listeners know I do not endorse this in any way whatsoever, and that I will not encourage it. And I will try to be as respectful as possible. Okay, so Sarah Beth, if you're looking to fuck a dog man, you're basically going to have to wipe your own shit all over the walls, maybe write messages, something kind of crude and kind of disgusting, like using the words like meat curtains or something like that, they really seem to be drawn to that. So yeah, if you're looking for like an all-star fuck at prom, I would say that is how you go about it. And just send your location to your friends at least every 30 seconds. And make sure that you do it frequently. Hopefully they don't turn their phones off. Maybe give them a heads up that you're going to be doing that. So just let them know where you're at, and also make sure that you keep cheap beer away from the Dogman, because the Dogman will be more aggressive and, maybe kind of be a jerk on your prom night. And that's the word I'm looking for. Pee on you.
I mean, if I didn't want to get peed on, I wouldn't be looking into Dogmen in the first place.
Okay, that's great. I wish you luck, but also, maybe just like think about asking one of the nice boys, if at your school, if you can't find a Dogman, and I pray you don't. Yeah, like just maybe keep like that special boy in the back of your head,
Ugh, fine.
Okay. Well, hopefully you follow this advice, and Sarah Beth, I hope that you have the most magical prom, because it is a night of experiences, but memories that last a lifetime. Bye. Next week on Lookin Back and a Grinnin', we hear from an inside source that explains why some images of war have dogmen in the background. See you next week.